So imagine if they actually taught us all this stuff about women back in school. Man, life would have been a whole lot smoother if I knew these things like 20 years ago. So in this video, I'm gonna spill the beans on the 25 secrets that women really wish more guys understood. One thing I've noticed about women is that what actually works is usually the opposite of what you'd expect. Like the stuff you think should work doesn't really cut it. But the things that actually grab a girl's attention or keep her interested are usually things most guys never even think about. Listen up. The number one thing you gotta get straight is that a woman's worth of you ain't tied to your looks, your bank account, or even how much swagger you got. It's all about how she vibes when she's with you. That's why you see broke dudes who can charm or stir up some heat doing way better than some dull rich dude. 2. Check it out. It ain't that girls are all about chasing what they can't get. It's more like they're into what's a bit uncertain. If she doesn't feel like she's got to put in some effort for you, she's not going to stick around for too long. 3. If you're out there chasing a girl like your life depends on it, you're setting yourself up to lose her. The moment she catches wind of you getting all desperate, trying way too hard, or getting all worked up about not having her, that's when she's going to start heading for the hills. 4. When a woman senses that she's got you heating up nice and easy, it gets her going too. But the trick here is taking it slow. Let her feel like she's earning every bit of your excitement. 5. Listen up. Girls, they're always putting you through the paces, seeing if you'll stand your ground. The second you back down, there goes her interest. But here's the thing. If she figures out she can ruffle your feathers real easy or make you lose your cool, that attraction fades just as fast. 6. Chemistry? It only kicks in when you're playing the guy's part and she's playing the girl's. If you're trying to push her into taking charge or being all assertive, forget about that spark. It just ain't gonna happen. 7. Flowers, poems, fancy dinners? They're sweet gestures, no doubt. But here's the thing. They're only special treats if she's earned them. If you're pulling out all the stops every time or right out of the gate, they lose their charm real quick. 8. A woman doesn't catch feelings when you're all up in her space. It's when she's off on her own, mulling over thoughts of you. But here's the kicker, and this is where most dudes slip up. You don't keep her thinking about you by sticking to her like glue or constantly hitting her up. That actually kicks you right out of her mind. 9. It's way more important to have a woman's respect than just to have her like you. 10. The one who's least hung up on how things turn out in the relationship. They're the one who naturally pulls the other person in and holds all the cards. 11. The more you can just be yourself, no filters or masks, the more people are gonna dig you. 12. If you start rewarding a woman's crappy behavior, she's gonna see right through you. So, if she's being all rude or flaky and you start bending over backward to win her over, your stock in her eyes is gonna take a nosedive. 13. If you want to really shake things up, making her a little jealous can do wonders. But here's the catch. She can't catch on that you're doing it on purpose. If she figures it out, it backfires big time and pushes her further away. 14. We always seem to want what's slipping through our fingers. Ain't it funny how someone suddenly becomes way more appealing when they start backing off? It's like this natural urge kicks in to reel them back in, even if we weren't all that crazy about them in the first place. 15. A woman wants to feel like she's gradually winning you over. Like the more you get to know her, the more you see how awesome she is. When she doesn't get everything handed to her right off the bat, she values it a whole lot more. Her confidence gets a boost because she feels like she put in the effort, invested in it, and earned it. 16. Attention equals attraction, plain and simple. First things first, you gotta grab her attention without looking like you're trying too hard. Cause here's the thing, if you can't hold her attention, you've already lost. There's a saying, if she can look away, she can walk away. 17. Don't waste your time trying to change a woman's mind. Focus on shifting her mood instead. Logic? Forget about it. Emotions run the show for women, so it doesn't matter if you're not her usual type. If she's feeling all worked up and excited around you, her mindset will shift in no time. 18. A woman can pretty much tell how much a guy wants or needs the relationship just by dialing things back a bit. When a guy's all worked up, it's written all over his face. Sometimes a woman might test the waters by not hitting you up just to see how you'll react. 19. Instead of just talking the talk, you gotta walk the walk. Don't go telling a woman that you're adventurous, trustworthy, or honest. Show her. Take her on an adventure, be trustworthy, and keep it real when you're around her. That's what really counts. 20. A lot of guys talk about doing nice things for her, buying her gifts and all that jazz. But you know what? The best gift you can give her is the gift of missing you. 21. You gotta show her that you're willing to walk away. When she knows she could lose you, suddenly you're more valuable in her eyes. But if she thinks she's got you no matter what, she's gonna lose interest real quick. 22. A woman wants a man who can respect her and take charge at the same time. Think about that for a minute. 23. Attraction isn't cut and dry. A girl's feelings about you are always changing. But here's the silver lining. If you mess up, it's not as hard to fix as you might think. Just as quickly as you lost her, you can win her back. But here's the kicker. If you start slacking off or drop your guard, you can just as easily lose her again. 24. Once a woman knows she's got you locked down, it's game over. You'll never have her as much as you think. 25. Escalation is where it's at. A ton of guys get all nervous about making a move, but here's the deal. Just making a move, whether it's going in for the kiss, holding her hand, or inviting her back to your place, it amps up your attractiveness. You see, with women, it's all about the unexpected. What seems like it should work usually falls flat, but the stuff that actually does the trick, like making those bold moves, is what most guys never catch on to. If you've got more lessons you want to throw in the mix, drop them in the comments below. And hey, if you dig this video, don't forget to hit subscribe, smash that like button, and tell me what other topics you want to see me tackle in future videos.